Your mental health matters more than ever, and while life can be overwhelming, resetting your mind and finding peace doesn't require a full retreat or a major life overhaul. It starts with small, intentional actions. In this video, we'll explore 15 simple but powerful ways to recharge your mindset, calm your emotions, and reconnect with yourself. Whether you're feeling anxious, stuck, or just off balance, these tools will help you feel stronger, clearer, and more in control, one step at a time. 1. Your breath is your superpower. Let's start with something you already have. The most powerful tool for managing stress is right under your nose, literally. Your breath. When life gets overwhelming, when your thoughts race or anxiety creeps in, your breathing is one of the first things to change. It becomes shallow, quick, and scattered. But here's the good news. You can reverse that spiral in just a few minutes. And you don't need any special tools. Just breathe. Intentionally. Deep belly breathing, also called diaphragmatic breathing, is a game changer. You inhale through your nose, let your belly expand, and exhale slowly. This activates your body's natural relaxation system. It slows your heart rate, calms your nerves, and clears the mental fog. Another technique, box breathing, is used by elite performers. Think athletes, soldiers, and public speakers to stay calm under pressure. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold again. Repeat that a few times and your body will start to relax. These techniques are more than just relaxing. They reduce cortisol, improve focus, and even help you sleep better. It's about taking control in moments where everything feels out of control. The best part? You can use this anywhere. In traffic, before a big meeting, at home when you feel off. Your breath is always with you, and once you learn to work with it, not against it, it becomes a superpower for peace, clarity, and focus. Start practicing today. Don't wait for a meltdown. Make breathwork a habit and notice the shift it creates in your daily life. 2. Mindfulness, the skill that changes everything. Imagine being able to quiet the mental noise, reduce stress on command, and feel more present in every part of your life. That's the power of mindfulness, and the best part is anyone can learn it. Mindfulness isn't just about meditation, it's a mindset. It's the ability to anchor yourself in the present moment without getting dragged into the chaos of your thoughts. So often we live on autopilot, worrying about the future, reliving the past, or stressing over things we can't control. That mental chatter is exhausting, but mindfulness teaches you to pause and breathe, to step back and observe. You start with something simple, your breath. Just notice the inhale, then the exhale. When your mind wanders, bring it back. That's it. With repetition, this basic practice becomes a powerful mental habit. You begin to respond rather than react. You stay calm under pressure. You build emotional resilience. It also helps you let go of judgment. We're so quick to label our thoughts. This is bad. That was stupid. Why did I do that? Mindfulness helps you replace that with curiosity and compassion. You simply notice. You allow. And in doing so, you gain power over your own mind. The science backs it up. Mindfulness literally changes your brain. It strengthens areas responsible for focus, emotional control, and decision-making. You don't need to meditate for an hour a day. You can practice mindfulness while walking, washing dishes, or drinking your coffee. This is a skill, one that with just a few minutes a day can transform your relationship with stress, emotions, and life itself. 3. Nature, your natural reset button. You are never meant to spend your whole life indoors, surrounded by concrete, screens, and artificial light. Humans evolved in close connection with nature, and that bond still lives in your body, your mind, your nervous system. Nature isn't just a pretty backdrop, it's a healing force. It resets your mind, lowers stress, and restores mental balance in ways that nothing else can. When you're feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, or creatively blocked, one of the best things you can do is step outside. A walk in the park, a moment under a tree, the sound of water, or the feel of the sun on your skin. These experiences slow you down and reconnect you to something deeper than the daily grind. You're not multitasking, you're not doom scrolling, you're just being, and that presence alone can change your entire day. Studies show that being in green spaces reduces cortisol, improves mood, and boosts focus. But beyond the science, nature gives you perspective. It helps you remember that life moves in cycles, that stillness is productive, that you don't always have to push. And when you move your body outdoors, walking, biking, stretching, it multiplies the benefits. You release endorphins, your energy lifts, and your thoughts get clearer. You don't need to hike a mountain. Even a few minutes a day outside can shift your energy. If you live in a city, find a park, grow a few plants, or just sit by a window. Nature isn't out of reach, it's waiting for you to come back. And when you do, it has a way of making everything feel lighter, calmer, and more aligned. 4, movement plus nature equals mental clarity on a whole new level. There's something powerful that happens when you take your body outside and just move. It doesn't have to be intense. You don't need a strict fitness plan. You just need motion, fresh air, and a little space to breathe. Whether it's a walk through your neighborhood, a slow jog on a trail, or a stretch under the morning sky, moving your body in nature hits differently. This isn't just about fitness, it's mental clarity in motion. As your body gets into rhythm, step by step, breath by breath, your mind begins to release what it's been holding. Thoughts untangle, emotions soften, stress dissolves. The outdoors adds a layer of grounding that a treadmill or gym simply can't replicate. The natural world invites presence. You notice the crunch of gravel, the rustling of trees, the feel of the breeze, and that awareness pulls you out of autopilot and back into your body. When you're stuck in your head, movement is a way out. Combine that with sunlight, natural scenery, and physical exertion, and you have a recipe for serious stress relief. It's also a great way to process emotions. Feel anxious? Walk it out. Feeling low? Breathe deeply and move slowly. Nature meets you where you are and gently lifts you. And if you make it a habit, even just 10 minutes a day, you'll start noticing shifts in your energy, your mood, and your mindset. It's not about perfection. It's about presence. Get outside, get moving, and let the world around you help reset what's within you. 5, tapping into nature for creative breakthroughs. If you've ever stepped outside and suddenly felt inspired, it's not a coincidence. Nature fuels creativity. It opens up space in your mind that's usually filled with noise, emails, tasks, deadlines, endless scrolling. And in that space, new ideas are born. Whether you're a writer, a problem solver, an artist, or just someone trying to figure out their next step, spending time outdoors can be the breakthrough you did. Nature doesn't rush. It doesn't force. It simply invites you to observe, reflect, and reconnect. That slowness creates mental room for ideas to unfold. You start noticing things, the color of the sky, the shape of a leaf, the way the light hits a wall, and suddenly your brain shifts from reactive mode to creative mode. Even if you're not trying to be creative, you'll likely walk away from a nature session with more clarity and perspective than when you went in. There's also something about being away from your usual environment that frees your thinking. You're not boxed in by your routine or your workspace. You're not looking at the same 4 walls. That change in environment opens your mind to new connections and fresh thinking. So bring a notebook, take photos, record voice memos, or just let the ideas come and trust that they'll stick. Nature isn't a luxury, it's a creative resource. The more you tune into it, the more it gives back. Whether you're blocked, burnt out, or just craving something new, let the outdoors become your brainstorming partner. You might be surprised by what shows up. 6, journaling the mind's reset button. When your head feels full, when emotions are piling up, your thoughts are racing, or stress is taking over, one of the simplest ways to reset is to write it all down. No filters, no judgment, just you and the page. Journaling is like clearing the cache on your brain. It gets the noise out of your head and into a space where you can actually see it, process it, and make sense of it. You don't need to be a writer. You don't need a fancy notebook or perfect grammar. You just need honesty. What are you feeling? What's bothering you? What do you need to let go of? Let it spill. Let it be messy. The goal isn't perfection, it's release. This process helps you organize your thoughts, spot patterns, and gain perspective. Over time, you start to see what's triggering you, what beliefs are holding you back, and where you need to create change. And the more you write, the easier it gets. You might also use journaling as a space to dream, set goals, or track progress. There's power in seeing your intentions written out. It makes them real, And when you look back, it becomes proof of how far you've come, even on days when it doesn't feel like it. If you're overwhelmed or just unsure what you need, start with the question, what do I need right now? And go from there. Journaling is self-therapy, self-check-in, and self-celebration all in one. It's not just a habit, it's a life tool, and the more you use it, the more grounded and in control you'll feel. 7. Gratitude journaling, the fastest mood shift you'll ever feel. Let's be real, your brain is wired to look for problems. That's a survival mechanism. But if you're not careful, it becomes a habit. And soon, all you see are the things that are missing, broken, or stressful. Gratitude flips that switch. It's not about pretending life is perfect, it's about choosing to focus on what's good, even if it's small. And one of the most effective ways to build that mindset is by writing it down. Gratitude journaling doesn't need to be deep or complicated. Just jot down 3 things you're thankful for. A moment that made you smile, a person who showed up for you, even something as simple as clean sheets or your favorite meal. What matters is the intention. When you focus on what's working, your brain literally starts to change. You train it to look for the positive instead of always scanning for the negative. That rewiring leads to better sleep, improved mood, and stronger emotional resilience. Over time, it becomes easier to see silver linings even in hard situations. Gratitude also helps you feel more present. Instead of getting lost in what you don't have or what's going wrong, you're reminded of what's right in front of you. And that's powerful. This practice is quick, effective, and completely free. Do it in the morning to start your day strong, do it at night to end on a positive note. However you do it, just keep doing it. You'll start to notice that your perspective shifts, your stress softens, and your mind feels a little lighter. Gratitude is a mindset, but it starts with a habit. So grab a pen and start today. 8. Get unstuck with the right prompts. You know those moments when your head is full, but you don't know where to start? That's where journaling prompts come in. They're like flashlights for your thoughts, shining light into the corners you haven't explored yet. Prompts give your mind a direction. Instead of staring at a blank page wondering what to write, you answer a question, and that question unlocks clarity. You don't need anything fancy. Ask yourself something real, something open. What's been weighing on me lately? Or what do I need more of in my life right now? These prompts aren't tests, they're tools. They help you uncover hidden beliefs, process complex feelings, and figure out what's actually going on beneath the surface. It's like pulling a thread. You start writing, and suddenly everything begins to unravel in a way that makes sense. The beauty is that prompts meet you where you are. Feeling anxious? Ask yourself, what am I afraid of right now? Feeling stuck? Try, what's one thing I can do today to move forward? Don't worry about writing perfectly. The magic happens in the process. And over time, these questions help you build emotional awareness, which leads to smarter choices and stronger mental clarity. Want to go even deeper? Use different types of prompts. Gratitude, goals, self-reflection, even future vision. You'll start to see how your answers evolve and how your mindset changes with them. The goal isn't always to solve, it's to understand. And the more you understand yourself, the stronger and more centered you become. So, when in doubt, ask the question and start writing. 9. Use music to shift your energy instantly. Music isn't just entertainment, it's a reset button. One song can take you from stressed to centered, from scattered to focused, or from low energy to totally fired up. It's more than background noise, it's emotional fuel. And when you use it with intention, music becomes a tool for healing, motivation, and mental clarity. The type of music you choose matters. When you're anxious or overstimulated, calming tracks like ambient sounds, soft instrumentals, or nature-based music can slow your heart rate, relax your nervous system, and help you breathe deeper. It's a way to gently guide your body and mind back into balance. On the other hand, when you need a boost, whether it's to get moving, start your day, or tackle a task, play something energetic. Upbeat music with driving rhythm and positive lyrics can shift your entire state. Your body moves, your mind clears, and your focus sharpens. That's the power of rhythm. It gets you in motion emotionally, mentally, and even physically. There are also special tools like binaural beats, which use sound frequencies to influence your brain waves. Some are designed for focus, others for relaxation or deep meditation. Experiment with what works best for you. And don't forget, music is emotional release. Sometimes a song gives voice to something you've been holding in. Singing, dancing, or just letting the music carry you can be incredibly therapeutic. Use it intentionally. Make playlists for different moods. Let it be part of your morning routine or your nighttime wind down. Music isn't just something you listen to, it's something that moves through you. Let it lift you, calm you, and bring you back to center. 10. Connect with others through music. Music doesn't just help you reset internally, it brings people together. It's a shared experience, a common language that crosses boundaries and builds connection. When you're feeling disconnected, lonely, or emotionally stuck, music can help bridge that gap between you and others, and even between you and yourself. Think about it. How often has a song made you feel seen? As if someone else put your feelings into words and melody? That's the magic. Music gives shape to what's hard to say, and when you share it, whether it's sending a track to a friend, singing with someone, or playing an instrument, you create emotional connection. That's powerful. Social connection is a major part of mental health, and music is one of the easiest and most organic ways to build it. You don't have to be a professional musician to benefit. Just putting on your favorite song while cooking with someone or having a spontaneous living room dance session can elevate your entire mood. Playing music too, whether it's strumming a guitar, tapping on a drum, or even messing around with a piano app, brings focus, creativity, and emotional release. It's meditative in its own way. And if you're in a group, choirs, drum circles, jam sessions, it amplifies the connection even more. Music also helps you connect with yourself. It brings back memories, unlocks feelings, and helps you reflect. That's why music therapy is so effective. So lean into it. Use music to connect, to feel, to celebrate, and to heal. It's always there for you, ready to be played, shared, and felt.